Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Samuel Jonathan, and I welcome you to the first in a series that we're going to call MoviePREACH. MoviePREACH. According to Samuel Jonathan, so that means this is one of my quotes. If we're going to have memorable sermons and memorable teachings, we must incorporate visual illustration. And of course, as a public speaking coach, I know very well that people remember 10% of what they hear, but 50% of what they see. And so we tend to remember better what we see versus what we just hear. And that's why in one of our courses that we conduct for pastors and ministers of the gospel, public speaking for pastors, we emphasize the need for pastors to do what it takes, not do their best, because sometimes our best, even as pastors, is not good enough, to do what it takes to incorporate visual illustrations. Because a survey that we started in Accra, Ghana, in the year 2012, and we continued to Nigeria up to 2017. So we're talking about 5 or 6 years worth of data. When we asked people on a Saturday, the Saturday before Sunday, what did your pastor preach last Sunday? We realized that over 99% could not remember. In fact, we're being very modest with our figures. 100% could not remember what their pastor preached. And then we thought, all right, Saturday may be so far away. Why don't we try this survey Tuesday? The results were no different. And then we thought, all right, let's just do a little survey, a smaller sample size, Sunday evenings. Folks, less than 1% remembered what their pastor preached earlier that day on Sunday. Could that be the reason why there's a huge gap between information that is preached versus implementation in our daily lives as Christians? Can that help us understand why the excitement does not always translate to empowerment, and the hallelujahs does not always mean that we're going to do that which is pleasing to God, and giving the right responses like amen does not mean you're going to live righteously? The Christian church has a lot to learn, and folks, people are watching, people are observing, and sometimes we Christians are the reason why many are saying, if this is what Christianity is about, count me out. And so we're hoping that with MoviePREACH, we can incorporate clips from movies that will add value to our lives. And we're leaning on the Fair Use Act, or the Fair Use Guidelines, which allows the use of clips from movies, films, even copywritten material for the purpose of commentary, to make comments, or for teaching, for educational purposes, and so on. And we're going to make sure that on this platform, we're not going to abuse that privilege, because it's a testimony that we can use excerpts and clips from work that people have labored on and worked on and spent a lot of money. It's a testimony that we can do that. However, according to Samuel Jonathan, with every testimony comes responsibility. And so the Fair Use Act or the Fair Use Rule or guidelines doesn't just give a blank check that, here, you know what, take work that someone else has done and do whatever you want with it. No, even the amount or the proportion of that person's work that you use is also being scrutinized. And so we are going to be very mindful of that. And we are going to be using a lot of Nollywood movies. For those of you who have not heard Nollywood before, the term Nollywood refers to movies and films that come out of Nigeria, which is the most populous or the most populated black country or people of black people in the world. And I would love to seize this opportunity to celebrate all of Nollywood, the producers, the screenwriters, the playwrights, the cameramen, the directors, the soundmen, the editors, the producers. We celebrate you all. And I want to assure you that we are going to be responsible and not reckless in how we utilize the great work you've put out there.